Hello, we are back, and we're going to be doing this D and G project. This is a Drain Gang collaborative project, and I haven't listened to it, and this is an earlier one. This is like mid-career Drain Gang at this point. Yeah, I've listened to Trash Island before this. I fucking love that album. I think it's perfect, to be honest with you. It's my second favorite of anything Drain Gang related. It's really just a quick impact, but what I think really sells it for me is like seeing, like really feeling like they know what's up, like they know what's good. This is like a point in their career where they know they're what's up. The 9 is up. Okay, so let's get into this. I've already listened to a few tracks on here before, early on in life. I think it's just Black Boy and Cinderella. Those are the only tracks I've listened to, actually. So let's just fucking jump into this shit. Synth work with his like lead in sacrifice. That's pretty good. Okay, first off, I did not recognize this, and I should have recognized this beforehand, that this project isn't like Trash Island in the sense where every single song is like a collab. So this is just like, this is almost like the Gravity Boys compilation in a sense, right? So here we go. First song, this is just Bladee with his track No Life Left. And yeah, I am honestly vibing with this song a good bit still. Like, initially I was like, okay, this is sort of like maybe low to mid tier. Like, I get what Bladee's doing here, you know, now that I've listened to so many of his songs. But second half I was like, okay, no, this is catchy as shit. Like, the catchiness hit. I really can't say nothing about production though, right? Because I think production hits, notes, everything like there. It pairs well with Bladee, and lots of cool things stick out. So that is, yeah, it's great. I woke up sober now, I'm JK Rowling. What the fuck does that mean? One of the best Drain songs, I personally think. Instant catchiness with this one, and it seems like even very early on in his career, I think early on, when I think about like early Drain Gang, barring Glue, because I think that takes a pinnacle, I think Ecco, from like singles that I have heard, he was throwing out the fucking good ones, like really good ones, like, and it's like crazy to think that there wasn't like a full project early on in this sense, because that, like with all of those, just with him, like I don't know if there was ever some sort of like bootleg or compilation that just has all of them, probably, but this is cool. This is a classic. Okay, let's go to the next track. Want to be like you, feel like you, real like you, walk like you, talk like you, and skin me and you. I'm blow up the counters, the room turns black. Look in the mirror, my face so much. When I think about you, baby, my eyes turn black. And I still think about you, can't go back. Six bullets make a bullet back, me forever last. Make a wish for you, baby, the wish I'd look. Can't line in the air, but I look for you. I know that love hurts, but sometimes I wonder. B6 is 2/3, 30%.
I'm 10% sugar. Give a fuck about the fame, make me stressed out. I be with the same, make you stretched out. Baby got my back like the rest now. Got no confidence, but I'm blessed now.
One important thing I'd say about this song is, like, it's fast-paced, just jumping. You know, when Bladee comes into, like, that beat, non-stop, it's just that constant, like, fast switch back, and it even stays with, like, Ecco's verse, or Ecco's, like, chorus, and that takes it. Fucking Young Lean has, like, a little bit of a more harder, like, trap edge of, like, a sound when he's on. Yeah, I'm fucking with this through and through. I have no problems really with this one. I think I definitely like this one more than No Life Left when it comes to Bladee's performance. Especially because I think he's jumping in, like, super fast. He's jumping in super fast on this. Okay, let's go to the next track.
You. I've been going crazy since I met you. I don't wanna upset you. Fill up in Alexis.
Oh, Pope Alexis with his besties. Oh, I like that. That with the hi-hats there. Oh. Far away, still close to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Numb, Beverly Hills. I know, this is interesting. He's, you know, talking about kind of like having a broken heart and then, like, you know, hanging out with his friends in cars and stuff like that, riding around the city. And I'm loving the beat breakdown here, and I even said in the video there too, this, like, those nice, like, little clicks with the hi-hats too. And the auto-tune break-in with Bladee was pretty fucking cool as well. Yeah, this is one for the books.
She like me, but she think that I'm a weirdo. Me and Nino smoking like a kilo. Try to start king smoking dirty mirrors. What's coming?
That's like a nice synth
finger. Up the king, they dance Cinderella. Your glass you don't fit when you're still garbage. I am home alone in my castle. Life aside, I wanna know softer.
Okay, wow. I've listened to this song countless times. This one's a hit. That break in there.
For a couple weeks. Day 3, losing beauty sleep. She had a crush on me, she was a beast. I got the leaks. It's not that deep, I don't talk to creeps. Feel like 16, but I'm not that sweet. She had a crush on me,
may she rest in peace. Yes, Cinderella, classic song, classic song. Melodies are fucking just killing it on Bladee and on Ecco's front. And I really like, I don't know, it's almost like a mysticalness where, like, when the synths come out for, like, Ecco. And yeah, fast boom, boom. Back in this early, like, time too, or mid, I guess, mid career, that seemed to be a thing that they were really working with a lot. And this, I think, is one of the classic examples, for sure, on how it was used to perfection.
Got you wrong, got you wrong, got you wrong, got you wrong, got you crazy, crazy. Got you wrong, got you wrong.
Ooh.
Got you wrong, got you wrong, got you wrong, got you wrong, got you crazy.
Oh, I like that little sweeping sound there. Like, this is fucking hitting. More stuff coming out.
Baby, where are you right now? I want you to know.
Ooh.
We can
Thaiboy, I think, is my favorite when it comes to carrying notes. Like, it's crazy. Let's see who I become. Well, I want to see this song live, to be honest with you. That would be fucking dope. Okay, wrong. Thaiboy Digital. This is easily my favorite track on here. I don't know. This feels like a winner. Like one of my favorites. Because one of the things is too is Thaiboy's voice, especially I think when he can like say something emotionally or in a way, like when he carries those like notes, like I feel it, and this beat works with it too, and jeez, this kind of reminds me, or is very similar to Tiger in a way, in the way of his vocalizing, except maybe not and there's a difference in sense, but the catchiness is still there, that's for fucking sure.
City on fire, y'all a bunch of liars, I got Fendi. Henny, Rennie, we got plenty, riding in that Bentley. Perfect ending, they put me down with needles in my arms, I can't defend it. Me and Thaiboy out in Taipei, popping pills at weddings. I need some soda, Gucci, over the perks up in my songs. Sunset in their condo, shawty staying steady. All my boys are ready, you trust me, I can't forget it. I love codeine, I love my bitch, we see you in heaven.
Look at this being playful on this. Oh shit. You just can't stop. Oh my god, Thaiboy. He's trying though. He wants it.
Don't hurt me no more, girl. One I can't trust. Oh, what about, baby, what about?
I need to listen to more of his music still. I'm still lagging behind. Wow, this is like almost 5 minutes long. There was no slow point there. That song is fucking killing it. Yeah, Can't Trust. Young Lean comes in there like mad. I would say this was... I don't know. No, this definitely would have been his hardest verse. Like, hardest, like, you know, hardcore. And fucking Thaiboy is not like that on here, though. But there's still that fast, intense, like, synth energy that comes with it. Especially he's carrying that, like, Can't Trust. Like, that hook there. Oh my, yeah, wow, this one and Wrong are definitely, like, I'm excited to listen to those again. I'm surprised, it took to like the 6th track to really get some Thaiboy on here, but we have a few more, so we're doing fine. Here we go. Oh, I dream about nothing hard.
I don't do twittering, I am the Wick Man. Once I done the factory dancing. Call my nose, nice blood in the napkin. Backs off the walls and we kill them. Buggers is children, one in a million. I'm not really me, I'm just acting.
Ooh.
You feel like heroin, make me do anything.
Well, this song is like, he's really just like saying these vulnerable lines, like, take it all from me.
I would do anything, I don't do twittering, I am the Wick Man.
Okay, I cannot believe this. This is another classic. This is 4 tracks in a row that are just like boom, boom, boom. Top tracks from the D&G crew. Oh my gosh. I guess it's DG. I'm not supposed to say that. I don't speak at all, guess we need to talk. free of charge. Oh.
I didn't mean you hard, I had to change it hard. Thought your life was hard, that was the easy part. If I say I love you, waiting from my palms like a passion. Press the buttons every second, the past with the acid. Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens. They always do those types of statements. Okay, this is a pretty cool song, especially too because I think, like, I was really enjoying how he was flexing too, and I think flexing with such like this like calm demeanor really brings like a certain like I don't give a fuck energy, right? It comes off harder sometimes, I'd argue, than when people are just yelling off about it. You know what I mean? Like, it seems much more genuine when you're just like, yeah, right? But I'm liking all this different random statements he's bringing in here. Whatever happens, happens. I love when they say stuff like that. Just, you know, you could say, oh, it's a simple lyric, but it's like, nah, it really isn't, though. Like, just finishing a verse like that, too, you know, I feel like it brings a much more, like, grander context to, like, everything that they do. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about this song, it's about the energy that they put into why they do everything, why they do their work. I just do this, I have the capabilities of doing this, and now whatever happens, happens. And now we go to the next song. Let's fucking go.
Because I'm two-faced. I roll up 10 grams, then I get some toothpaste. Emails, so I need a new place. I fuck a chick up, get it back in 2 days. I'll be a dream, I'll be a dream. Punch your face and make your face pretty again. Why are you waiting? In your dream, I'll be a punch your face and make your face pretty again. Why are you waiting? In your dream, I'm in your dream.
Okay, I'd like the ending off there too, more on like a singing note. The beat kind of just like stops like that, eh? Okay, yeah, Suffocation, this is a pretty dope song. Don't really have too much crazy to say though, I would say, about it, but it's... we're draining, we're vibing. Well, it's like a nice chippy sound there. Leave me in a box, forget me. Bladee being sad. The end of the move. The echo there is very nice. Okay, Dumpster Baby. This is a quite cool song as well. I mean, this is a little bit over 2 minutes, but I'd say Bladee much more is working on a hooky status here and bringing it back, and you know, the beat can take its time to get harder at certain opportunities, and I also think on a vocal basis he comes in at one point pretty like deep, and I think that is pretty cool to repeat that refrain again like that. This is a fun catchy track. This one's apparently really popular too, one of the popular ones on this project, so I think it makes sense that it stands out.
How's it got me falling? I should've went all in. She got me all ballin'.
Ballin'.
Got me all
different ballings. That's good. Oh, this is an interesting part break-in from Thaiboy. Oh, still sing those final notes there.
She'll never be sad, she just like you chill. She'll never be resting for a meal.
Thaiboy seems most confident in love, I feel. Ooh. Nice. Fucking crazy. This one's a little bit more fast-paced. He even has like this hard little bar that he comes into with, so it's not all just worrying about holding on these vocal notes, but he still has it. He still has it when he needs to, and very chippy synths, I'd say. So this is a pretty quick, like, upbeat track.
Comes on with the Scarecrows, smoking on the dead roast, riding in the red ghost. Gotta let the days go by, I gotta stay low. Like out the bottom, put a sandy in my water, disappearing out of nowhere.
And then he's nowhere to be seen. Love it. He's there and then he's not.
Smoking on the dead roast, riding in the red ghost. I don't wanna waste no time on fucking lame-o. Suffer from the sky, I got a halo.
Okay, the Scarecrows has like a really like big impactful hit, but for the most part it's like a really like chill, slower like vibe, right? Especially too like how Bladee is coming in on this. He's much more singing on this, really holding those notes again. And I really like that one verse he has on here, like drinking vodka at the bottle, put it, and he keeps like going off there. It's still hidden on that same note at the end, but very glistening production, I'd say, is the best way to explain this. Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, I'm wicked, that's my only weakness. You gon' leave me speechless, I can't beat this fever. For you I am see-through, can't you see I need you? I can treat you, good if I can reach you. In the night I beep you, like I want to D2.
This one's not having as much impact as other songs, I think.
Good night kiss, blood and spit, I'll wait for it. I'll try this, glass don't fit, hands don't grip, 6 stacks it.
Okay, Botox Lips. I wasn't entirely sure how to feel about this song with like the first verse with Bladee, but I think when it takes a lot of time with that one like chorus at the end, and you know what that takes is it also has this very nice like bass that is there, and this like a little synth that keeps bringing itself back. So that repetition, very maybe like the most trance-esque, I guess, on this album. But yeah, this is I'm vibing with this one still. 3 more tracks, let's fucking do it.
Upside down world, you and I got. Darkness holds me, it's my cancer. Can you backstab, need a cat now.
I've had a lot of beat breakdowns like this on this project.
In my backpack, drinking bullshit, creep at night. Find out what I think about. Into your bank accounts, nothing to care about. Find out what I dream about. Come on when the fiends are out. Brand new backstab, need a cat now. Brand new black mask in my backpack.
Black mask in my backpack.
I'll be back. Just 2 setbacks from a relapse. I was stepped on all of you. Make my wish come true. need to get my heart removed. Crush it up and drink the gin.
Crush it up and drink the gin.
She wants to get better. Sequin necktie and a white shirt.
Sequin necktie and a white shirt. This is a highlight. This is certainly a highlight. And again, this is just like the first song, except I like this song more than the first song, but just in the sense of, okay, I'm not sure how I'm feeling right away jumping into this, and then the catchiness, like that final, like, that hit at the end of all their, like, lines, like, that cadence, like, it gets ingrained in there pretty quickly, so, let's go on to these, final two tracks now. Woo!
Anything goes, I can't say no. Hands on your throat, I can't let go. Go up and smoke. Should I know you? Sorry if I broke you. You look like you seen it cause you look broken and alone. I wish I could make you whole. Better get quiet, tastes like acid. Ooh, hanging out with addicts.
Hanging out with addicts.
No cash, pay plastic. Play you like an actress. Mastercard,
I drag the MasterCard. Smell like Holy Grace. This is a classic too. One of the best ones on this album. Holy. This synth, these are maybe like one of my favorite synth hits too on this. Ooh. Those little like clicks there too. Beautiful. Okay, final track, Thaiboy. Beautiful.
I'm climbing a waterfall. I'm climbing
Ooh.
a waterfall. You can love me,
Those hi-hat hits.
nothing at all. Love me, nothing at all. I'm climbing a waterfall. I'm climbing. There's no from the bottom of my heart. I don't understand why you're staying apart. To those songs that win
Oh, did his heart get broken though? Is that what the end of this is? Because he's gonna win at some point. Loss and gain, baby. Okay, first off, I'm glad that this project is a longer project than Trash Island in a sense. But I do think this does kind of go all over the place. It's a little bit different than that, but that's, that doesn't matter. It's not a bad thing because I think we're getting bangers here. We're still getting bangers here. Bangers that, get to shine out on all the different people's abilities here, right? Ecco is getting to bring some like nice, fast, really impactful like singles, and this is at a point I am supposing in his career. I think was it 2017 or 2018 when E came out. Still, you know what I mean? Like he didn't have, I feel, as much as a back catalog as Bladee or Thaiboy at this point, but and Bladee comes on here, I would say, much more continuously than everyone else. Certainly catchy, impactful songs for the most part, but I honestly do think Thaiboy and Ecco sell this project slightly a little bit more. Maybe a 9 at some point. Just because I think this is a longer project, 17 tracks, but I think there is still a great chunk of songs that are like really fantastic, but there is like consistency differences. I think there is like highlights on this project, but who knows? I'll let you know though after I give this a few more listens. Okay, so I've listened to this D&G project, this Bladee, Thaiboy Digital, Ecco2k, this early sort of collab project in the sense of 2 years later we get Trash Island, and we're still waiting for another collab project. Okay, so first reaction, I gave this an 8.5 and a 9. I believe that 8.5 did come out of some form of inconsistency in the sense of, this is 17 tracks. To give 17 bangers that are of the same consistency and quality, it's an extremely difficult thing to do. Did he do that on Ice Dancer, Bladee himself, for sure he did. And I think when it comes to this project, and I'm gonna give this an 8 now. I was teetering on that 7.5 in the sense of consistency problems, but there's too many great tracks. There's too many great tracks on this project for me to give it a score like that. So 8, it's great. One thing I'd say, like reason 2 why it's 8 is I don't feel like on many projects, even on Trash Island as a cohesive whole, or even Glue, an early project as a cohesive whole, or even Tiger as a cohesive whole, like Thaiboy, I feel stronger identities that wrap the whole project. I understand that's a difficult thing to do when you have, one song with Thaiboy, and then there's, Ecco comes on with a feature or whatnot. You know what I mean? It's not as a collab project, as tight as Trash Island can be. That makes sense to me. So I guess the one thing that I'm strongly trying to say is that not every song like fills that same tone or environment. I'd say this is a little bit more stripped back in the sense, like really worrying on that, like, boom, boom, that type of bass. But I do think in a way, and there's like really large, like loud synths in the mix, I'd say very often on this one, that plays with it, but in a way that I don't think much of the other albums work. Also, another reason I'm giving this an 8 too is it makes it easier for me to give scores now when I know how I feel about other DG projects. So this, I would say, I'd put it just behind the GTB SG compilation. So anyways, if there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, just put a comment down below. Many DG and Sad Boy reactions are coming up, week by week. So stay tuned. And yeah, peace.